And now, comprehend the meaning of this verse. The whole earth shall on the resurrection day be but his handful, and in his right hand shall the heavens be folded together. Praise be to him, and high be he uplifted above the partners they join with him. And now, be fair in thy judgment. Were this verse to have the meaning which men suppose it to have, of what profit, one may ask, could it be to man? Moreover, it is evident and manifest that no such hand as could be seen by human eye could accomplish such deeds, or could possibly be ascribed to the exalted essence of the one true God. Nay, to acknowledge such a thing is naught but sheer blasphemy, an utter perversion of the truth. And should it be supposed that by this verse are meant the manifestations of God, who will be called upon on the day of judgment to perform such deeds, this too seemeth far from the truth, and is surely of no profit. On the contrary, by the term earth is meant the earth of understanding and knowledge, and by heavens, the heavens of divine revelation. Reflect thou, how in one hand he hath by his mighty grasp turned the earth of knowledge and understanding, previously unfolded, into a mere handful, and on the other spread out a new and highly exalted earth in the hearts of men, thus causing the freshest and loveliest blossoms and the mightiest and loftiest trees to spring forth from the illumined bosom of man. In like manner, reflect how the elevated heavens of the dispensations of the past have in the right hand of power been folded together, how the heavens of divine revelation have been raised by the command of God, and been adorned by the sun, moon, and stars of his wondrous commandments. Such are the mysteries of the Word of God, which have been unveiled and made manifest, that happily thou mayest apprehend the morning light of divine guidance, mayest quench by the power of reliance and renunciation the lamp of idle fancy, of vain imaginings, of hesitation and doubt, and mayest kindle in the inmost chamber of thine heart the newborn light of divine knowledge and certitude. Know verily that the purpose underlying all these symbolic terms and abstruse allusions, which emanate from the revealers of God's holy cause, hath been to test and prove the peoples of the world, that thereby the earth of the pure and illuminated hearts may be known from the perishable and barren soil. From time immemorial, such hath been the way of God amidst his creatures, and to this testifieth the records of the sacred books. And likewise, reflect upon the revealed verse concerning the Qibli, when Muhammad, the son of prophethood, had fled from the dayspring of Batha unto Yathrib. He continued to turn his face while praying unto Jerusalem, the holy city, until the time when the Jews began to utter unseemly words against him, words which, if mentioned, would ill befit these pages and would weary the reader. Muhammad strongly resented these words. Whilst wrapped in meditation and wonder, he was gazing toward heaven. He heard the kindly voice of Gabriel saying, "We behold thee from above, turning thy face to heaven, but we will have thee turn to a Qibli which shall please thee." On a subsequent day, when the Prophet, together with his companions, was offering the noontide prayer, and had already performed 2 of the prescribed rakats, the voice of Gabriel was heard again, "Turn thou thy face towards the sacred mosque." In the midst of the same prayer, Muhammad suddenly turned his face away from Jerusalem and faced the Kaaba, whereupon a profound dismay seized suddenly the companions of the Prophet. Their faith was shaken severely. So great was their alarm that many of them, discontinuing their prayer, apostatized their faith. Verily, God caused not this turmoil, but to test and prove his servants. Otherwise, he, the ideal king, could easily have left the Qibla unchanged, and could have caused Jerusalem to remain the point of adoration unto his dispensation, thereby withholding not from the holy city the distinction of acceptance which had been conferred upon it. None of the many prophets sent down since Moses was made manifest as messengers of the word of God, such as David, Jesus, and others among the more exalted manifestations who have appeared during the intervening period between the revelations of Moses and Muhammad, ever altered the law of the Qibli. These messengers of the Lord of creation have one and all directed their people to turn unto the same direction. In the eyes of God, the ideal king, all the places of the earth are one and the same, excepting that place which, in the days of his manifestation, he doth appoint for a particular purpose. Even as he hath revealed, the east and west are God's. Therefore, whichever way ye turn, there is the face of God. Notwithstanding the truth of these facts, why should the Qibli have been changed, thus casting such dismay amongst the people, causing the companions of the Prophet to waver, and throwing so great a confusion into their midst? Ye, such things as throw consternation into the hearts of all men come to pass only that each soul may be tested by the touchstone of God, that the true may be known and distinguished from the false. Thus hath he revealed after the breach amongst the people, we did not appoint that which thou wouldst have to be the Qibli, but that we might know him who followeth the apostle from him who turneth on his heels, affrighted asses fleeing from a lion. Were you to ponder but for a while these utterances in your heart, you would surely find the portals of understanding unlocked before your face, and would behold all knowledge and the mysteries thereof unveiled before your eyes. Such things take place only that the souls of men may develop and be delivered from the prison cage of self and desire. Otherwise, that ideal king hath throughout eternity been in his essence independent of the comprehension of all beings, and will continue forever in his own being to be exalted above the adoration of every soul. A single breeze of his influence doth suffice to adorn all mankind with the robe of wealth, and one drop out of the ocean of his bountiful grace is enough to confer upon all beings the glory of everlasting life. But inasmuch as the divine purpose hath decreed that the true should be known from the false, and the sun from the shadow, he hath therefore in every season sent down upon mankind the showers of tests from the realm of glory,